I'm here because my uncle was killed in the First World War in October, just before the armistice was signed, basically. My mother, of course, it was her brother, so I always brought my mother, and this is, I've been here 50 years for this.
You've been coming straight for 50 years?
50 years to here. And so anyway, that's why I'm here. And I've always been a supporter of the military. My son-in-law now is a sergeant in the military. I just feel it's important to honor our veterans. Standing here in the, in the cold, it's nothing compared to what they went through, nothing at all.
Yeah.
So that's why I do that.
Yeah.
And with the things that are happening in the world today, I think it's very important to keep your mind on the military and stay strong if we can.
I'm here to honor two of my grandfathers and three uncles that served in the war, and two of them did not make it back, one in the First World War and one in the Second World War, and recognize how we have all these freedoms and we speak English, and which is thanks to all their sacrifices. And it's especially important now with Mr. Trump and his interest in Canada, and we have to do what we can to prevent that happening.
They went down to the sea. They answered the call. Fuel, munitions, equipment, and food all in short supply. Every available ship, every last ton, stretched to the limit, pushed to the breaking point and beyond.
I was born before the war. As a child, I lived through the war. Or through the bombing and the machine gunning and hiding in bunkers every night for 6 years. And then 1943, I sitting on a doorstep in my grandmother's house when a telegraph boy came up with a telegram saying my uncle had been killed in the war. And that's the reason why I'm here today. Also, I did spend 4.5 years in the military, and the sacrifice that they gave for today it's different, totally different, and I can't explain why everything's been turned upside down and the way the world is going today. But, anyway, I'll continue doing this until as long as I can.
Interestingly enough, in Bracebridge, when I was padre, I met a Polish officer who had served in Western Poland and Eastern Poland, and was captured by the Soviets when the Germans came in from the west and the Soviets came in from the east and crushed Poland. He escaped finally to England, where he married an English girl and came to Canada. He took me aside to say, do you know that Canada played the incredible role of the most challenged and most productive nation in all of World War II? He said the little nation of less than 12 million people produced so much that at the end of the war, Canada